you know you make me float, float. Boy, you really give me high. Ooh, I feel like I'm on dope, dope. 'Cause you.
Hey y'all, so as y'all can see, I'm about to make body butter. Alright guys, so I'm about to make body butter. As you can see, I put on my gloves because you have to work with gloves. And they're pink. Ooh, I'm such a girly girl. Alright, so this is the new setup. I love this. I bought it off TikTok shop, the thing that helps you to vlog any angles. So freaking cute. I got it for like $9 plus tax. I'll link it down below in the description if you guys don't need it. You can also use it in the car. So I take my measuring thingy, my bowl, and this is my mango butter. Right, so I'm gonna cut the mango butter right now. Alright, look at me. I know what my while ago now, guys. But alright, so the angle why did I change the angle? The angle that I had was perfect. Anywho, I'm cutting up the mango butter, right? And over the time and years of me making body butter, I truly learned from my mistakes in everything, right? Mistakes that customers don't see, or sometimes they do and they point it out to me. One thing about my customers, they are going to come tell me in my DM if something is off, then blast me. And I love that. And I love my genuine customers. I have some beautiful genuine customers and I love them so much for that. So I've been trying different ingredients, right, over the course of time, me making body butters. And some of them come out good and some of them I don't come out good. So I decided to go ahead and make my own. Right now I'm cutting open my 10, no, it's not 10. Where am I get 10 from? My 44-pound body butter. This can done for now, guys. I'm gonna love it. Get it from the best body butter company. Get it from the best Shea butter company ever in Florida. They get their stuff from Ghana, and trust me, this is rooted and grounded in Ghana and made by hand and shipped to them in Florida and shipped to their customers. Very soft, very much expensive butter, and only the best is good enough for my customer. So as I was saying, while you guys watching me cutting up and so forth, as I was saying, over the time I've been learning to make body butters. I learned from other people. So this time around, I wanted to do something different. I wanted to feel more in tune with myself, more authentic with myself by teaching whatever I learn. I put all the teaching in one pile and teach myself to make the body butter that fits me and my customers and what they're looking for. Oftentimes, my customers would ask me for certain things and have their input, and I love to let my customers have a say in what I do because their money is spending. All right, they are taking care of me by giving me their money, so I want to take care of them by giving them well off service of good body butter. All right, so I listened to all my customers and I put it in one pile, and I decided that I was going to do something on my own. And this came up perfecto. All right, so the only thing this in this video that you guys gonna see differently from what I change up from my mistakes is that I put too much mango butter. So so when I made my second batch of body butter, I tell myself that I was not going to add too much mango butter for the second batch. So that is my arrowroot powder. I use arrowroot powder to calm down the oiliness of the butter, because not everybody likes too much oiliness in their body butter. So I use arrowroot to calm it down. Okay, so what I did was put the mango butter onto the stove to melt while the arrowroot, and then put some arrowroot. I was using the last drainage of sunflower oil onto the shea butter. Then I'm going to take my I'm going to break up the shea butter into pieces. Yes, I'm going to break up the shea butter into pieces. But as I was saying, I'm not going to use too much mango butter. In my second batch, which you guys won't see here because I didn't want to be too repetitive, in the second batch, I did not use too much mango butter. I used 5 ounces of mango butter instead of what did I do? Like, instead of 20 ounces. Yes, instead of 20 ounces, I used 5 ounces instead. Right? And I see where it had played out very much nicely for me in the second batch. It played out very well for me in the second batch. Not saying this wasn't good too, This batch was very much good as well. Very beautiful, came out good. But what I did not like, and I'm very big on texture, and I'm very big on consistency. So it had a consistency, but I just did not like the fact that when I add the mango butter to this, because I'm not going to melt the shea butter at all. Right? I'm not going to melt the shea butter. And this is why I was breaking up the shea butter to mini pieces as much as I can, because I'm going to use my handheld machine to break down the shea butter with the oil as much as I can. Right? So that's what I'm doing right here, right now, breaking down the shea butter with the handheld machine. And the reason being why I can do this, because this shea butter is refined shea butter, super freaking soft. So soft for the skin, leaving my customers in love with their butter. Love. I'm not gonna lie. And the reason I'm not tooting my own horn, I can speak highly of my customers because my customers speak highly of me. Right? So as you guys can see how nicely the shea butter is breaking up and it's turning into a pudding form, and that's what I like and that's what I'm looking for. Okay, I went off. I don't know where I'm going. Come back. Come back. Yeah, guys. Did I even do an intro? I doubt it. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, y'all. Like and share and subscribe. I didn't make an intro. Make an intro in the middle. Wow. That's silly of me. But anyway, what am I walking up? Guys, what am I doing? Anyways, but yes, I'm breaking it up. And so after I get it, I can put in texture form now. All right, I guess I wasn't finished, so I put it over to the side. I was just showing you guys how the mango butter was super melted down. But as you can see, that's a whole lot. Hey, get out my butter, man. As you guys can see, it's a whole lot of mango butter, which I feel like I could have saved half and used half, as I said. So I'm just breaking up that shea butter real nice into a pudding form, guys. It's so rich and creamy. Oh my god. You literally could use this on your own. You could use this, what I'm doing right now, this method. You don't even have to add anything extra to this, right? I mean, if you're making say if you're making hair pudding, right? You could basically use this and whatever else ingredients that you're putting in to make hair pudding right there and then. And it would be super, like, perfection, the way how it comes out. And this is why I call my body butters body pudding. When you order a body butter from me, you're gonna see it on the label that is saying body pudding. Yes, so oh, creamy, guys. Look at it. Look at it. Beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I'm so happy that I took a 1 month break off, because I tell you, all my brain needed was to reset and ready to work. And ever since I start working back in February, my brain is on non-stop ideas of things that I want to do for my brand, my business, to elevate. All right, so now I'm just detaching that, and I'm just going to take the excess off, and because we're not wasting it here. Remember, I tell you guys it's expensive, so we're not wasting nothing. Look at it. It is so beautiful, yeah. It's so beautiful. It is so nice, so rich and creamy texture. Like, oh, Jesus, I know I'm going to have a good business in the name of the Lord. I'm going to have a good business, because the way how I take my time to make these body butters for my customers that I have so far, I know God is going to bless me in abundance. Look at it. And that's just the shea butter and the sunflower oil. I had to bring it up to y'all faces. Ooh la la. It is so beautiful. The consistency is everything. I'm big on consistency when I'm working. I'm big on texture when I'm working. So this right here was just sending me through the roof, guys. Beautiful. Okay, so now I was just testing. I was using my thermometer to test the oil, and it was still really too hot, and I didn't want to add it to the shea butter as yet. So I was just showing you guys what I was doing, but I did not add it to the shea butter as yet. Until like I give it like maybe some more time to cool off. As you guys can see, which you guys couldn't see, but it was saying 653, something like that. That is way too hot. That was way too hot, y'all. So I just put them together, leave it together like that. Then yeah, we jump to it. We jump to it like it's the beauty of editing. We jump to it. So I pour it into the bowl, and I start, stir it a little bit. But we all know this spatula is not going to do the trick. So we got to put it in the big boy. We got to get the big boy right now. We got to put this baby back on the handheld machine, and we're going to use that to whisk it. And this is what I was talking about, guys. You see how thin it came out? It came out very thin, but guys, let me just tell you something about mango butter. Why I love to use mango butter, and I love to use kukum butter, Kokum. If let me know if I'm saying it properly in the comment section. The reason why I like to use those two butters are like the staple of making body butter. Those two butters really let the shea butter get thick, right? So don't watch because it was thin. I just have an issue where I was saying to myself that I shouldn't have used so much mango butter because it make it so thin, and the reason and for my purpose that I will be piping, right? And I'm going to be piping the butter, so I don't want it to be too thin, right? So the next time I'm not going to use 20 ounces of mango butter. I will be using 5 ounces. I will be transferring the butter into the mixer bowl because I am about to let it mix. But let me tell you something, guys. Cocoa butter and mango butter is the backbone for shea butter. It helps it to stand tall. It helps it to stand very much tall because shea butter on its own is easy to melt. Very easy to melt because shea butter is a very thin butter, right? The shea butter is very thin. If you guys did not know this, I'm going to let you guys know. Shea, no matter how many ounces or pounds you use with shea butter, the moment that you leave it in a room that is not in a cold temperature room, it will melt right down to water butter. I'm gonna tell you guys this. But when you add you could do this. You could add cocoa butter, mango butter, and shea butter together, and you'll get a thickums. You get a thicker than a sticker butter. You will get a thickums and a stick. Was it thickums and a snicker? Yes, you will get a thick ass butter. The butter will definitely solidify, dry down to a thick butter. It really will turn thick. Even when you're piping it, just by piping it, it will get real thick, right? It will be thick, and it's like the walls for shea butter. And that's what I learned on my own. Nobody told me this, but over the periodical time of me using different types of butter and understanding my materials and my tools, I realized that if you even cocoa butter is like not a staple for shea butter too. If you want your butter to stand tall in a room and just looking at everybody, you could use those 3 butters. Not at the same time. Maybe you could do it at the same time. I never tried all 3 at the same time. But you could definitely use cocoa and mango butter together. And you could use with the shea butter. Yeah. So that's the 3 times. That's the same time, guys. So I decided that I wanted to do mango butter. In the next clip, I'm cleaning my jars because you have to clean your jars. These jars touch every hand in the factory. We don't know what they're doing in the factory when it comes on in the factory. So we got to rewash these jars, baby, because they're going to your customer, and your customer might have sensitive skin, and then they might start breaking out, and then they think that they're breaking out from your butter, and you know you make your butter in tip-top tier, but it could be the jar why they breaking out. So please always cleanse your jars properly, okay? Cleanse them. Don't do no shorthand work. Shorthand work do not get you anywhere in life as a business owner. And I'm saying this for myself, and I'm saying this for people out there that is starting a business, have a business. No shorthand work. Go by what you know, so you could always keep a good rapport with your customers. And yes, so I love to use the mango butter because it's like the backbone for the shea butter. It thickens real quick, and it gives that stability. That's the word I'm looking for. It gives that stability to keep the body butter in place, right? That nice, good stability. All right, so I'm using my beautiful Dawn because we all know Dawn take away germs and grease and grinds. We all know that. So I'm using the last of my Dawn to just clean the jars. All right, to clean those babies. Clean it. Clean it. All right. Okay, so we're back from giving that little montage for washing the jars. You saw that I was still spinning the butter, and now I'm showing you all my jars that are clean. Yup. Now look at it, guys. Look at it. It came to life after waiting for a little while. So that's what I was saying. Because I put so much mango butter, I had to wait a little more longer for it to spin in the mixer. So that's one of my errors that I learned from myself, and I corrected when I was making the second batch. But just look at it, guys. It is so creamy. It's so rich. It feels damn good on the skin. Last 24 hours, but not even tooting my own arm, but it's the fact that it lasts for 24 hours. Guys, I can't wait to start working tomorrow. I'll be working on some more butters tomorrow morning. And I can't wait because this just brings me peace and joy in my heart. You know? Love it, love it. My mom would be so proud of me if she was here to just see me working and nonstop, even when I have obstacles and challenges in my way. All right, so these are the 3 scents that I'll be making. What was that? I think one of that was glazed donut, vanilla bean, and something else. I don't remember what I was making. You know, I should I write it down and come the one for 10 over my. But I know I was making one of them was glazed donut, vanilla bean, and I think banana pudding. Because I was doing a customer order and she ordered 3 butters in 6 ounce because I no longer provide 8 ounce nor 10 ounce at the moment because it's the jars are it's not saying the jars are expensive, but to make pourings, the pourings is going to be too much for me, and for the price that a lot of people don't want to pay a big price on TikTok, right, at the moment. So, and I do have my website up at right now. I have to pay Shopify. So I feel like once I pay Shopify, I'll provide the big ounces them on the website, where I'm going to provide like the 8 ounce, the 10 ounce, and wholesale on my website. And those are for people who want to, you know, have a little more butter in their life. Those are for the people who were willing to pay the price for the 8 ounce, the 10 ounce, and if they want to do wholesale with me, they could do the wholesale with me. But the way how I see TikTok app operate, I have to go with how TikTok operate. So I had to cut down on my jars, and so I provide 6 ounce, 4 ounce and 2 ounce. So I provide 4 ounce for travel size, and I provide 6 ounce for regular to keep at home, and I provide 2 ounce samples. If they're not sure of the scent that they want, they could always get a 2 ounce. And that's all I provide my items on TikTok shop at the moment. And guys, so I'm just whipping it. As you can see, my butter was still very hot right here. And as I told you guys before in the previous clips, that I had put too much mango butter. So even though the butter is still warm, it's still a bit drippy, but we're gonna work with it because it's not like it's not going to cool down. Once it cooled down, it's gonna get really hard and nice. But the reason why I was doing that, guys, because I want you guys to see what is going to be the difference. So the butter is very still warm, and it wasn't making the swirl that I like. It make a little bit of swirl, but you see, it's still good. It's still good. And once, by the time I put it over to the next side, it had dried down so nice and quick, guys. By just piping and doing what I'm doing and just keep piping other butters and piping other and putting them to the side, all the butter just start cooling on its own. Look, guys, even when I was piping this, so that is glazed donut. That's very much glazed donut I'm doing right there. Even when I was piping and piping, the butter just started cooling down really quick, and the piping got more transparent. Like, see? Really, really nice. Smells so good. Smell up the whole house. One thing I like doing when I'm making body butter, it just gives the house a beautiful scent. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful scent, guys. Make the house smell really good. All right, so what was I going for? I think I was going for more piping bag. I was going for more piping bag. But yes, guys, we're going to do another. Not another piping bag, another jar. Yes, yes, yes. I want you guys to see that. Let's see. Now I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna hold it up so y'all can see that it start to cool down. You see? Look at this one, guys. It starts to cool down, so it gets more pronounced. The swirls get more pronounced. Yeah, and see? There you go. There you go. And there you go. Oh. Yeah, so those are the ones that didn't cool down yet. So when they do cool down, they didn't have any swirl in them, but that's okay. That's okay. Alright, and I'm showing you the ones that have swirl in it, the difference of it when it was cooling down. Okay, so now that we did that, I am doing another one because I want to show you guys once the butter starts to cool down. I wanted to go in more depth to show you guys how beautiful the swirls can look. And nice and nice and nice. We're gonna speed up this process and a montage for y'all. Okay, guys. Okay, guys, so I'm tapping back in after the montage. I'm dancing to music and thing. So y'all could see that the butter is very much cooled down at this point. It's got more thickums because, of course, as I told you guys, I put the mango butter in there plus the shea butter. It's beautiful combination. And I added my scent. I don't remember what scent I add in. But as you guys can see, it is more thicker and super creamy pudding texture. It's given much a pudding texture, so it would be like acting like the form of lotion, but it's not lotion. It's shea butter and mango butter. You know, I'm smelling it because it smells so good. I had to smell it. Why, I look like I was eating it? No, guys, I was not eating it. I was smelling it. So I add a little bit more. I think at this point I was making, don't quote me, I don't want to say it. I think I was making marshmallow. If I add purple, like what you guys was seeing in the montage, I had purple that was making the campfire marshmallow I was making. Okay, so this one, no, I think I was making vanilla bean. If I'm not sure, I don't quote me, y'all, guys. I didn't remember. I make these videos during the week, and it's the ending of the week, going into a new week. My brain is tired. Tired. But yes, Tyler, of course, came in the video because he wouldn't be Tyler if he didn't pop in. I gotta say, go away, boy. Go away. All right, so now I'm adding it into the piping bag. I had ordered some piping bags off Amazon, and these are the ones that came from longer time. And I was like, I can't use these piping bags anymore. They don't hold enough and anything. So I had to get back my 16-inch piping bag, which is coming tomorrow. Yay! And I can't wait. When I say tomorrow, you guys gonna be seeing this video tomorrow, which is gonna be on Monday. My father come in at the video. If it's not Tyler, it's my father. Them always invading in my space when I'm making my content. They always there. They always there, you know. But anywho, we're not gonna worry about them. My father, of course, and probably are coming there for snacks. Tyler coming out the kitchen, of course, to bother me. It wouldn't be a Tyler and my father moment if they don't come in to bother me. But anywho, so I'm getting my jars. Why am I keep going back and forth? Yes, Nisa, you want to use that jar. All right, so I'm clipping the end of the piping bag, and I'm putting the dot away so you guys can see Wagwan. He coming to talk to me. Yeah, I know he's coming to tell me that he loves me. I've lately, guys, Tyler be just randomly saying he loves me every second, every minute of the hour. I don't know why. It kind of scares me a bit, but then I don't think about it in that way. I don't know why it scares me a bit. But you know, yeah, I just take the love as it comes. And I'm actually making vanilla bean. That's why I was keep smelling it every second, because I want to make it a little bit potent. And look at it, guys, I was so excited. Yes, the swirl, it was looking so beautiful. It looks so beautiful. I love it so much. It looks so good because this is what happens when the butter is dried down and everything just come together. It looks so good, rich and creamy, guys. Look at it. And look at, I couldn't stop showing y'all. I was very much proud of myself, enjoying myself. I had to give y'all a close-up. Look at the close-up, y'all. Beautiful. Just beautiful, guys. Beautiful. Now I'm giving you a top view, y'all. I'm giving y'all top view with that angle content thingy that I bought, so y'all can see top view. I'm piping it This is me piping it. I think actually I'm piping pistachio. I'm doing 12 4 ounces of pistachio right now. This is like later down in the night. Guys, as you can see, I've been working from morning to, so it's so beautiful. This is the pistachio. It's so beautiful. I want you guys to see it. Yes, guys, it's so beautiful. I keep yarning. I know I need to go to my bed. It's a boring Sunday night. Snow falling, then rain falling, and yeah. And my papa is not here with me, but anywho, I'm just here making this video for y'all. So, it is looking so beautiful, so swirly, so cute, so nice. And this is actually the second batch, y'all. I remember I tell you guys earlier in a few clips that I made not extra batch, a second batch. And the second batch, I did only add 5 ounces of the mango butter, and the butter cooled down real quick and nice. And I was just showing you guys I was showing you guys all of that. I don't know what I was saying to y'all, but we not going to play it because I know I had to cut it short for something. So yeah, guys, I just want to let you guys know that I'm so happy to be doing videos again and everything, and I am going to keep going and be consistent. And as I keep going in and be consistent, I know my videos will look way more better, more prettier, and more advanced. I finally ordered my ring light so you guys could see more of the butters more out there and more pronounced in my videos when I'm doing tutorials on making body butters. Let me know if you guys want to sit an in-depth video of me making the body butters. I will be open to teach y'all, because I learned from my mistakes. And if you guys want to learn, I know there's a lot of people on here showing body butters and everything, but everybody make their own body butter different. I know what I was telling you guys here in the video. In the video, I was telling you guys that the green that I used for the pistachio was not really dense. It did not give off that potent green that I was looking for, even though it said it was green. And so not after I put it down and it cools off and everything, then the green wanted to get more potent, but it didn't get that much potent as what I was looking for. But it's beautiful anyways, and it smells damn good. It smells so good. But yes, guys, I know there's a lot of body butter making videos on here and everything, but I don't mind teaching my skills to y'all if y'all interested. Alright, so this is it, y'all. This is it, the body butter session.